23 Most Beautiful Places in Europe. The most beautiful places in Europe range from luxurious beaches, fields of bluebells, and limestone cliffs, to some of the best mountain views on the planet. We know it isn't easy to choose between chasing waterfalls in Bosnia and Herzegovina, staying awake for the midnight sun in Finland, and hiking your way through the dramatic Dolomites. So, to help you start narrowing things down, we've rounded up just 23 of the most beautiful places in Europe. We know that an international jaunt might be off the table at the moment, but hey, that'll just give you more time to plot out your next trip. 23. The Azores, Portugal. Roughly 900 miles off the coast of Lisbon, this Portuguese archipelago can inspire wanderlust with a single photo. The verdant valleys, steep oceanside cliffs, rows of blue hydrangeas, and scattering of waterfalls make the Azores a paradise worth exploring. 22. Caucasus Mountains, Georgia. After decades spent out of sight and out of mind for many travelers, due in part to limited infrastructure and intermittent conflict with neighboring Russia. This former Soviet republic is attracting travelers tired of crowded mountain trails in the Alps or reservation-only vineyards in France. The best way to witness the diversity of Georgia's terrain is on its hiking trails, which wind through the Greater Caucasus mountain range dividing Europe from Asia. 21. Biarritz, France. Swimming in turquoise waters, sipping rosé at sunset, breathing in scents of lavender, the south of France is the embodiment of French glamour and sophistication. The area includes idyllic locations such as Biarritz, a resort town whose wild beaches are hugely popular with surfers, royals, and celebrities, also known as Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises. 20. Kravica Waterfalls, Bosnia and Herzegovina. You've undoubtedly heard of Croatia's Krka National Park, whose waterfalls are so popular that the country is limiting how many people can visit. Neighboring Bosnia and Herzegovina has some gorgeous waterfalls, too. The wide expanse of falls and emerald pools of the Kravica waterfalls, surrounded by green forests, are a pilgrimage-worthy sight. 19. Las Salinas de Torrevieja, Spain. Pink sand beaches are reason enough to hop on a plane to the Caribbean, but in Spain, you can swim in pink water. This rose-tinted lake located in Valencia is part of the gorgeous Las Salinas de Torrevieja National Park. It's home to thousands of flamingos during breeding season, but most locals prefer to think of it as their natural spa, thanks to its high salt content. A quick float is both detoxing and exfoliating. 18. Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. Few places exemplify the raw, untamed beauty of Ireland's west coast like the Cliffs of Moher, a natural wonder that reaches 702 feet at the highest point. And while you might recognize them as the Cliffs of Insanity from The Princess Bride, this wonder is hardly fiction. The cliffs are located just a 90-minute drive south of Galway. 17. The Dolomites, Italy. A less glamorous, but no less gorgeous, relative of the Alps, the Dolomites stretch across the northeastern part of Italy. Aside from its pristine trails for local skiers come wintertime, the mountain range makes for one of the world's most breathtaking alpine drives. For some of the best views, head to the stylish but sleepy resort town of Bolzano, where rolling green hills juxtapose beautifully against the sawtooth peaks behind them. 16. Eastern Carpathians, Romania. Romania may be best known for its medieval castles and Gothic churches. But the country also has some of the most enigmatic landscapes of southeastern Europe, particularly in and around the Carpathian Mountains. The range's dense forests are beautiful no matter where you are, but they somehow feel even lovelier when you come across sites like the Lacul Rosu, Red Lake. 15. Capri, Italy. By reputation, Capri is by far Italy's most glamorous island, and most dramatic. From the iconic Faraglioni rocks settled in the azure Mediterranean to the scent of the island's many flowers, it's almost sensory overload. Start your journey in the colorful Piazza Umberto, the perfect kickoff point for your day of exploration. Sites like Blue Grotto may be crowded with fellow travelers, but locales like the Punta Carina Lighthouse and the Certosa di San Giacomo offer a bit of respite from crowds. At the latter, you'll find well-preserved cloisters, frescoes, and gardens even as exhibition spaces, and a library modernize the former monastery. 14. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Legend has it the Giant's Causeway, with its thousands of hexagonal basalt columns rising from the sea, was the remains of an actual causeway built by giants. Science says it was formed by a volcanic eruption some 50 to 60 million years ago, but whether you choose to believe the fable or the facts, this is absolutely stunning. 13. Kirkfell, Iceland. This dazzling church mountain near the town of Krunarfjörður is one of Iceland's most photographed sites, and for good reason. It's among the best places to see the northern lights in the country. It also offers an added bonus for Game of Thrones fans. The landmark served as a very important filming location in Season 7. 12. Lapland, Finland. With its stark white landscapes, frequent northern lights displays, and a reindeer population that outnumbers its human residents, Finnish Lapland feels like something out of a fairy tale. We suggest cozying up at the Arctic Treehouse Hotel, where you'll be welcomed with a hot mug of glögg, mulled wine, and can spend hours gazing through the northern-facing, floor-to-ceiling windows. 11. Las Medullas, Spain. You can attribute the unusual landscape of Las Medullas, which is about a 4-hour ride from Madrid in northwest Spain, to the ancient Romans, who essentially devastated the mountains here while extracting gold during the 1st century AD. The miners built a complicated system of aqueducts and channels to force running water through the area, leaving the scattered, reddish peaks you see today. 10. Lofoten Islands, Norway. Just off of Norway's northwestern coast, you'll find the Lofoten Islands, a majestical untamed area well known for its surfing beaches and viewing of the northern lights. The archipelago is made up of many islands, but no matter which you head to, you'll find clear blue waters that rival the Mediterranean and craggy mountains that are reminiscent of Iceland. 9. Micheldever, England. Located about 5 miles from Winchester in Hampshire, Micheldever is a lovely forest with beech trees, woodland birds, and wandering deer. 8. Vatnajökull, Iceland. Home to one of the largest glaciers in the world, Vatnajökull National Park is one of our favorite places to explore ice caves. It holds 2 of the island's most active volcanoes, herds of reindeer around Mount Snæfell, and a number of breathtaking waterfalls, including Svartafoss, Dettifoss, and Selfoss. 7. Moravian Fields, Czech Republic. The Moravian Fields look like an oil painting, but these pastel-colored hills are as real as it gets. The Czech Republic's easternmost region is often referred to as Moravian Tuscany, due to its uncanny resemblance to the eponymous rolling hills in Italy. 6. Meteora, Greece. As if still-standing monasteries from the 15th century weren't impressive enough, the buildings of Meteora are famously situated on almost inaccessible sandstone peaks. In central Greece, brave travelers can pay a visit to the Monastery of the Holy Trinity, one of 6 monasteries that are still standing, via a 140-step staircase cut into the side of the cliff. 5. Swiss Alps, Switzerland. Switzerland is easily one of the most beautiful countries in the world, particularly if you visit during the winter, when the Swiss Alps become a luxury skiing playground, and thick snow turns the mountain range into a true wonderland. There's also something about spotting the iconic Matterhorn peak that stops us dead in our ski tracks every time. 4. Hillegom, Netherlands. Google spring flower pictures and your screen will be flooded with photos of tulips in Holland, to be precise. The flowers bloom throughout the region. Although some destinations are definitely more tourist-packed than others, we suggest heading to Hillegom in the western countryside, which is a quieter alternative to the very popular Keukenhof Gardens. 3. Zlatni Rat, Croatia. Of all the beaches in Croatia, Zlatni Rat stands out for its unusual shape, which changes depending on the current. Golden Cape gets its name from its shape and color. 2. Faroe Islands, Denmark. Located in the North Atlantic Ocean near Scotland are the Faroe Islands. Literally translating to Sheep's Island, the mountainous region is made up of 18 islands in total and is home to 70,000 sheep, outweighing the number of locals. 1. Hallstatt, Austria. Majestic glaciers, lush meadows, and glassy waters are just part of this ancient village's appeal. Hallstatt, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is also known for its ancient salt mine. With the oldest wooden staircase in Europe, 3,000 years old, to be exact. It's also a popular skiing and snowboarding destination. The local population is just 800 people. Europe is a continent filled with many incredible places to visit.